a message to all of you who are suffering from what we would refer to as lack of self-worth, that you just don't think you can, that you're worthy, that you're good enough. Very simple steps. I know they might feel hard, but when that happens, it is absolutely nothing else than internalized programming from outside sources. And there's plenty. You just need to turn on TV, social media, and so forth. And again, in every video I can tell you I feel you, because I've really been there. Crazy how much. Looking back now, because I look back and I see an amazing young woman filled with so much potential who had zero belief in herself. Now, what you need to do, and this is non-negotiable, you need to get off social media now. If you have self-control, you think, and you have those few pages that you enjoy, do that. But you need to be extremely strict with yourself. You need to disconnect from the energy that sole purpose is to keep you in that belief, to keep you away from your mastery. You're not your body, you're not your emotions, and you're definitely not the opinion of others. And remember, we are living on a planet filled with 8 billion people who are not in balance. There are very few who are. And only hurt people, and only those who don't have actual self-esteem would seek to take yours. Someone who's confident, who loves themselves, who feels good in their skin, all they would want to do is lift you up. You have to go on a detox now. Choose some favorite movies that do lift you up. Choose some great books that you would enjoy. Choose that 1 or 2 channels that one of those beings who you know lift you up. And cut out anyone and anything that would seek to take your power away. Now, I know that can feel hard. It may be some of the closest people to you who you love dearly, who are conditioned to love dearly, and who are societally conditioned, not mainly talking about here family, especially close family. And that may be hard to do, but you have to learn boundaries. Nothing that you believe about yourself is true. I give it to you in writing, I promise you that. There's a world built around all of us that wants to keep us down. So you have to make the choice. Again, you're the master. You're the one that needs to make the choice and say, I'm just so done with this. And choose yourself. Even at first, give yourself a 7-day break. Tell your family, your friends that you're taking 7 days for your mental health. Let them laugh. Let them criticize you. Whatever, right? And for 7 days, decide to only read things that uplift you. For example, I've included the link for the Ensoulment Library, the I Am books from Saint Germain. There's an affirmation audio. Listen to that for 7 days. There's 2 of them on this page. You can find the warrior affirmation and one that's specifically for lack of self-worth. Give yourself just 7 days to try it out. Heck, even if you're too much, give yourself 3. But 7 would be much better. And see how you feel afterwards. Start giving yourself the taste of freedom. Freedom from the limitations you've accepted from others, because it is BS. It has no base at all. Now here's the thing though. The reason why your brain might be screaming now that but there's evidence, is because that's what you were taught. What you believe will manifest around you. If you believe you're not good enough, you're going to manifest a lot of experiences to prove that. So you need to change within. And the good news is, the energy we live in right now is amazing. Things happen a million times faster than they ever did. The breakthrough that used to take, I don't know, a year or 2, you can do it in weeks. And yes, it is constant work. There's no such thing as, oh my God, I did my breakthrough, now I can stop and I can go back watching those channels that bring me down and hang with the same people. No. You need to make a decision. Is it you or is it pleasing others? You have to be strong. You have to make those boundaries and you have to keep them there. And this comes from someone who, you could say, lost 99.9%. I only have my dear father left in my life because my mother passed. And nobody, my extended family, the millions of friends I had, and they're not bad people, but they were part of an energy that kept bringing me down. And I made the very hard choice again and again, and then I suffered through it often. And then sometimes I went back after years of not connecting, and then I realized I did make the right choice. It takes time if you're hesitant, but if you really just dig in and say, I commit to myself, things can change so fast. The universe believes in you, love. You would not be on this planet. There are no accidents on this planet. You are here, I like to say, you are here on purpose and with a purpose. You're not an accident. You are needed for the awakening of this planet. So look at yourself from the divine perspective, that you not only volunteered to be here, you were chosen. And not everyone was chosen to be here, because this is the hardest planet. This is the hardest experience, and you're here. And yes, we suffer through it often, but you're here. And I know you got this. The whole universe knows you got this. So all you need to do is put the brain where it belongs, into the back seat, because it is your servant. But don't hate it, because that just perpetuates the same cycle. Love it. It did it best it could. It's a limited being. It's a limited supercomputer. Nothing else. You are the soul. You are the being. You are the consciousness beyond it all. And it is time for you to rise. But you have to make it space. You can't live the same limited life, surround yourself with the same limiting people and habits and TV shows and whatnot, and expect things to change. You have to choose the temporary discomfort over the lifelong pain of staying in the same state. I believe in you. The universe believes in you. You got this. Namaste.